Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. We are from Polytechnic Sultan Abdul Halim Azam Shah, Polimas, would like to present about our topic, which is online shopping trend among students. We are students of Diploma in Architecture and our lecturer name is Marzana binti Abdullah. Firstly, let me introduce our group members. The first person is Isma Daniel Akmal bin Ismail. Second is me, Muhammad Hafiz Hakim bin Suhaimi. Next, Syekh Ahmad Lufi Hazim bin Syekh Ahmad Jafni. And lastly, Muhammad Khairun Akib bin Anwar. Recent studies have shown an interest in indicating student motivation that affect the online shopping behavior. Definitely, it is developing a consumption model that address consumer value perception for using online shopping versus the traditional shopping. A lot of data show that such factors like good quality, price, service, and treat quality are completely impact perceived value and purchase intent in the offline and online network. For the objective, first, to identify the student trend on online shopping, and the second is to know how much they spend on online shopping monthly.
Next is the respondents' genders. We have two types of genders. First, female and male. For the female is 40% or below a half, and for the male is 60% or almost 2/3.
Malay 77%, Chinese 12%, Indian 9%, Baja 1% and Iban 1%.
Next is about shopping online or shopping in store. There are two different percentages between these two. The online shopping got exactly 2/3 or 70% vote from the student, while the percentage of students that vote shopping in store is slightly more than a quarter or 30% of the pie chart.
Next, the pie chart reveals about the frequency of students shopping online. The frequency of student expenses is divided into 4 categories, namely extremely often, moderately often, slightly often, and not at all. From the information shown, it can be seen that slightly often for just over a third of the total frequency students use shopping online. This is the biggest single expense for students. The second greatest expense is moderately often, which is slightly less than a third or 34.6%. Extremely often is the next biggest category, accounting slightly less than a quarter and just a little for not at all. Here to present our findings on students typically spend on online shopping per month. The y-axis represents the number of students, while the x-axis represents the spend on online shopping per month. There are 4 types on the x-axis that are less than 50 ringgit, 50 ringgit until 100 ringgit, 100 ringgit until 150 ringgit, and more than 200. Based on the graph, the most common spending category is 50 ringgit until 100 ringgit, and the least most common spending is less than 50 ringgit. However, only 16 students spend less than 50 ringgit. The second student typically spend on online shopping is 100 until 150 ringgit with 23 votes. The next most popular typically spend is more than 200. As a conclusion, we have found out 50 ringgit until 100 ringgit was chosen as the most students typically spend on online shopping per month.
The pie chart reveals type of product students usually buy online. The student expenditure is divided into 6 categories, that are clothing and accessories, makeup and jewelries, food and nutrition, electronic and home appliances, book and reading material and gadget. From the information show, it can be seen that clothing accessory is the slightly less than the total amount spent by a student. This is the biggest single expensive for student. The second greatest expensive is the gadget, which is close to a fifth. Food nutrition is the next biggest category, accounting less than 10. Electronic and home appliances make the less than 10 of the student expenditure with 5%. Makeup and jewelries make up less than 10, while book reading materials make up the remaining percentage with 4%, with less than 10. As conclusion, students spend mostly at their clothing and accessories. This is because they care more about looking stylish than other things.
We are here to present our finding on online website that students usually use. The Y-axis represent the number of students, while X-axis represent the type of online website students usually use. There are 7 types on the X-axis. There are Shopee, Lazada, Mudah.my, CJ Workshop, Instagram, Amazon, and TikTok Shop. Based on the graph, the most favorite online website is Shopee, and the least favorite are Mudah.my, CJ Workshop, Amazon, and TikTok Shop. As you can see, students choose Shopee as their favorite online website. However, only one student choose Mudah.my, CJ Workshop, Amazon, and TikTok Shop. The second most favorite online website is Lazada with 8 votes. Lazada vote is slightly lower than Shopee vote. The next most popular online website used by students is Instagram. Instagram receives 2 votes, which is considerably lower than Mudah.my, CJ Workshop, Amazon, and TikTok Shop. Apart from that, Mudah.my, CJ Workshop, Amazon, and TikTok Shop are dramatically lower than Shopee vote, with 16 votes in different. As a conclusion, we found out that Shopee was chosen as the most favorite online website by students because Shopee is trusted online website to buy things from online and also provide the easiest way and step to buy things that make it faster on making deal between seller and the customer, which is a student. The next is pie chart. The pie chart reveals about online shopping save time and energy. The student opinion is divided into 5 categories. There are strong disagree, agree, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. From the information shown, the number of students agree was the highest, which is below a half. The second most highest in this pie chart was strongly agree with, which is slightly less than a third or 31%. Besides that, the third one is neutral with 14%, which is less than a fifth. There are only 30% of students who strongly disagree that shopping saves time and energy. And last but not least, there are only 4% students that vote disagree as their opinion about online shopping save time and energy. As a conclusion, from the pie chart we found out that the mostly students are agree that online shopping save time and energy.
Today we are here to represent our finding on payment method students usually use when purchase product online. The Y-axis represent the number of students, while X-axis represent the type of payment method. There are 4 types on the X-axis. There's a PayPal, credit card, debit card, online banking, and IP88. Based on the graph, the most favorite payment method is online banking and the least favorite is IP88. As you can see, students choose online banking as their favorite payment method. However, only one student choose IP88. The second student favorite payment method is debit card with 12 votes. The next most popular payment method is credit card. Credit card receives 6 votes, which is considerably higher than IP88. Apart from that, IP88 vote is much lower than online banking with 79 votes indifferent. As conclusion, we found our online banking as the most favorite method because it's easy to make a payment. Next, we are here to present our finding on the confidence of students that their payment information is kept secure. The y-axis represent the number of students, while x-axis represent the type of answer. There are 4 types on the x-axis that are extremely confidently, quiet confident, moderately confident, and not all confident. Based on the graph, the most favorite answer is extremely confidently. And the least favorite is not all confident. You can see student most answer extremely confident. However, only one student choose not all confident. The second type of answer is quiet confident with 32 votes. The next most popular payment method is moderately confident receive 15 votes, which is considerably higher than answer not all confident. Apart from that, answer not all confident vote is much lower than answer extremely confident with 32 votes.
Conclusion is, based on the survey online shopping trend among students, we can see that students prefer online shopping than shopping in store. Most often spend their money on online shopping between 50 ringgit to 100 ringgit. They also agree that online shopping saves their time and energy. Majority of them extremely confident that their payment information is kept secure. In conclusion, students like to shopping online. This is more convenient for them to buy anything wherever they are. Other than that, cheap deal and better price are available online because product come to you directly from the manufacturer or the seller without waiving middleman.